Are you looking for the perfect blend of culture, history, and nature? The south of Spain is the perfect area for a wonderful road trip. In 2 videos, I'll take you to the most beautiful places I visited during my 2-week journey. From adventurous hikes with stunning waterfalls to special Easter traditions, are you ready to uncover the secrets of southern Spain? Welcome to Andalusia. Andalusia is mainly known for the Costa del Sol, one of the best places for a beautiful beach holiday. But this region in Spain has much more to offer than that. I start my journey in the northeast of the region. Along the way, I encounter the first fantastic viewpoints, such as the one near the village of Montefrio. In this region of Andalusia, you'll find the Sierras de Cazorla, the largest protected natural area in Spain. This mountain range is known for its breathtaking landscapes and offers some beautiful hiking trails, which was also the reason for visiting this area. I began my adventure in the town of Castrol, where you'll find the 2.5-kilometer long path of the footbridges. Along the steep cliffs, a wooden pathway has been constructed, allowing you to walk alongside the river, providing a unique experience. Due to the short distance and relatively flat route, this hike is possible for almost everyone. It served as a delightful warm-up for me before ascending to the 3rd highest peak in the province of Granada, Mount La Sagra. Due to its isolated location and height of 2,383 meters, this mountain offers a magnificent view of the surrounding region and stands as a prominent peak in the landscape. The climb can be considered challenging depending on the path you choose. I opted for a longer walk of 14 kilometers, which involves overcoming a height difference of 1,000 meters. I climbed this mountain in March, meaning there is still snow at the top, making the ascent more difficult. Due to the length and altitude of the hike, you'll return to the starting point along the GR 9100 road after approximately 5 hours for this loop route. The next morning, I prepared for one of the most beautiful hikes in Andalusia, the trail along the Rio Barossa River. This long path of about 22 kilometers is located in the middle of the mountain range. The majority of the route has an average difficulty level, but the end has a greater elevation difference, making it more challenging. The first 7 kilometers follow the river upstream until you reach a power station. From this point, it becomes slightly more difficult with rocky paths. But don't let this deter you because the most beautiful part begins after this point. The numerous waterfalls provide breathtaking views at every turn. The largest waterfall is located towards the end, followed by a climb to a tunnel in the rock wall. From this tunnel, the area below is clearly visible, offering a completely different perspective of the path you walked shortly before. Eventually, you reach the end point of the route, which is also the source of the river, the Embalse de los Órganos Lake. The tranquility of this environment is the perfect place to rest before continuing back along the same route or further into the mountains. Unfortunately, completing a loop with a relatively short distance is not possible. I decided to return via the same path, which is definitely not a hardship. After this long hike, I found a remarkable cave on my way to the hotel. Upon entering this cave through the narrow tunnel, you'll be amazed by its size and splendor. The waterfall that has formed this place can be admired from various positions. Descending to the lowest point via the steep stairs, you can see the entire gorge. It's a magical place definitely worth visiting if you're in this area. After spending a few days in the northeast, I descend to the coast. The landscape changes from a green oasis to a desert-like area. The highly diverse landscape of Andalusia makes the road trip even more beautiful. Along the way, I make a stop at the town of Granada. This place is known for its impressive megalithic heritage, with one of the largest concentrations of megalithic structures in all of Europe. In this region, there are estimated to be over 200 megalithic objects, ranging from small dolmens to large and complex structures. I continue my journey with a visit to Guadix. This small town has a very rich history dating back to prehistoric and Roman times. Most of its architectural and cultural influences come from the period of Moorish rule in Spain. In the city, you'll find various attractions, from the Cathedral of the Incarnation to the Alcazaba de Guadix Castle, a Moorish fortress dating back to the 10th century. The towers and walls of this building dominate the skyline of the town. From the warm desert-like area, we descend to the snowy plains in Spain's highest mountain range, the Sierra Nevada. This mountain chain harbors some of the country's highest peaks, with a maximum altitude of nearly 3,500 meters above sea level. Due to this tremendous height, there is plenty of snow during the winter period. In the Sierra Nevada, you'll find the southernmost ski resort in Europe. During this time, a trip to Spain can easily be combined with a few days of skiing in this beautiful mountain area. From the ski slopes, we descend to the west side of this mountain range for the Los Cajorros hike. This hike is located east of Granada and starts from the village of Monachil. The adventurous walk of about 10 kilometers is not for everyone, not necessarily due to the length of the hike, but because of the challenging trail. This path runs through the gorge of the Monachil River and includes several suspension bridges at great heights and overhanging rocks, making the path too narrow to walk normally. The route I took consists of two parts, the route through the gorge and the return journey over the higher terrain. In the gorge, there are several suspension bridges, the longest of which is about 55 meters. The bridges are sturdy and safe, however, the swaying sensation can be quite an experience while crossing. From Puente de las Carreras, you begin the return journey over the higher part. The route here offers several beautiful viewpoints over the gorge, located along the path. A visit to the east of Andalusia is incomplete without a lovely stroll through the city of Granada. This city houses the impressive Alhambra, a medieval fortress and palace complex that is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Old Moorish Quarter is also on this list. To visit the various attractions, you must book entrance tickets in advance, so don't forget to do this. My first week, and thus the first part of the video, ends at the fortress of Malaga. This fort dates back to the Islamic period of Spain and was known at that time as Bentamiz Castle. The remaining tower of the grand complex it once was, is open for visiting and climbing. It offers a splendid view over the city of Malaga and the surrounding landscape, a beautiful moment to enjoy and reflect on a wonderful first week in Andalusia. In part 2 of my journey, I will walk one of Spain's most famous hikes, the Caminito del Rey, visit old castles and arenas for bullfights, and take a day trip to Seville. But perhaps the most extraordinary experience I will have is witnessing the Easter processions during Semana Santa. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching and see you soon.